What up, boys, and welcome back to another video. So in this video we're going to talk about how Blizzard still hasn't fixed what used to be a really big issue. I don't consider it like a super big issue right now, but it's definitely going to do something with prices for a very long time, and actually forever, unless they do something about it. So we're talking about increased loot and how insane it has been lately. So if you guys played the first day of Prepatch, or you were on YouTube, Twitter, like WoW Economy, Reddit, or anywhere, you guys probably caught the whole 600% increase in green items, right? It was insane. They were like, any classic farm would give you roughly 600% more loot. Well, that change got reverted, so it was supposed to go back to what it used to be before pre-patch. I can guarantee you that it isn't. This is a perfect time if you are like new to the transmo game or the gold farming game, because stocking up on the auction house, if you do the correct farms, it's easy. It's super easy. Which reminds me of plugging the New York Times best-selling ebook From 0 to 10 Million Guide, 50% off right now using the code Shadowlands, which will literally tell you where you should start if you want to build up your auction house and everything in between. But yeah, we're going to get to a couple of farms right now. I wanted to show this one of the most iconic farms the last couple of years, Solitus. Now, I've done Solitus for years, and trust me when I tell you, when he did like an hour of Solitus in a 5-man group, it was very normal that nobody got glorious legs. Like, sure, it wasn't super uncommon that somebody got the glorious legs, but it was kind of like, oh shit, man, you got glorious legs, and they were valued quite highly. Since pre-patch, even after the 600% increase was nerfed, we haven't done a single lap of Solitus without getting at least 2 glorious legs. Look at this one. This is the results after 1 hour of doing Solitus. We got 4 glorious legs, a skull flame shield, and it's kind of hard to show you guys all the loot, like just how insane it is. But like, you're getting more of absolutely everything, like glorious shoulders, boots, gloves, jade legs, jade chests. I mean, look at the first place. Skullflame shield, glorious leg plates, jade breastplate, jade leg plates, glorious shoulders, and then me. Glorious legs, jade legs, bloodless boots, glorious shoulders, glorious legs, bloodless legs, glorious gauntlets times 3, glorious legs, jade breastplate. Like, you guys get the idea. The amount of actual sellable items from Solitus is absolutely insane. So that is really cool right now, because I'm able to sell it. Sure, it's selling for less than it used to, but it still sells, and relatively fast. And I also think that a lot of people aren't aware of how easy it is to obtain it right now. So a lot of people tend to buy out the markets, but like, hey, I'm just going to go back and get the items again just as fast this time as I did the last time. So keep that in mind before you invest into Jade, Vanguard, Bloodlust, Glorious, and so on. But the thing is, Solitus is not the only farm where we have noticed an insane increase in drops, right? I'm going to show you guys to like one of my all-time favorites farms to fill up the auction house. It's a Stone Talon farm where you have one farm for Alliance, and then like Alliance only, and then you have a farm that both Horde and Alliance can do. So I made a video on specifically the Alliance one in Windshare Mine in Stone Talon, all the way down here. But if you guys don't play Alliance and you play Horde, you can do this one down here by this lake, and you're going to be killing these ghosts. We call this farm the Stone Talon Ghost Farm, because these highborn mobs are like undeads, they're ghosty. So basically, if you guys look at the session that we did like on this farm right here, you guys can see on this window there's less than 2 minutes left of a 1 hour farm, and I'm at 1.2 million gold in market value. And I know, it's market value. I'm fully aware of that. And I also understand that the majority of you guys are going to say, Studen, that's fake value. You would probably just get 10,000 gold for it. But if you guys have done some kind of transmog selling or a lot of transmog selling, you will have noticed, or if you watch my cleanup videos, you will notice that this one, for instance, the Sand Dune armor, I've sold a lot of these in the past, like the past couple of weeks even. And I normally sell them for anywhere between 20,000 gold to 40,000 gold. And then you got items like the Sand Dune robe. I've sold many of those as well recently for like roughly the same. And there's just a lot of these items that are really good to have up on the auction house. Sure, but like, I'm not claiming that you're going to make 1.2 million gold. But if I use my TSM macro, that will calculate all the items that I have on my realm with the actual price on my realm, like the min buyout. You guys can see that out of 1.2 million gold, I'm going to make, if I put this up on the auction house and I sell it, I'm going to make 233,000 gold. So basically 20% of what Ludopracer told me. So the 1.2 million gold, of course it's fake. But it results in still a lot of fucking gold. So the Stone Talon, however, is just, as I said, one of many farms that we have noticed have increased loot table. So the ones that I can think of on the top of my head is Stone Talon. Then you have Solitus, and then you got the like 1,000 Needles Cave. You get way more loot on that one than you used to. And another one that is really good that I've made a lot of gold on recently is the Sludge Fen for Ceremonial, Barbaric, Aboriginal, Grizzly. A ton of good sets from that one. And that's like not the only farms that we've noticed have like an increase of drops, but like if you do, for instance, STV farms, you're gonna notice a massive increase in green drops as well, and it has the zone drop, like the first Mad Hat. It can drop you silver tread items. It can drop you a Buccaneer's vest. So pretty much every single open world farm that we've tried have dropped more green items. It's hard to say like percentage wise, but it's at least 50% more green transmog drops. Materials is like it used to be unchanged though, so it's just a big increase in transmog, like in actual armor and weapons. But dungeons have also proven to be an increase in green items. I'm still getting roughly the same amount of blue items, but I did that even when it was 600% increase as well. But for instance, one of my favorite farms right now with the increase is going to be BFD. Like, BFD is amazing. It has always been amazing. It drops all of the items that I just mentioned in what's it called? In the Sludge Fen, right? Like the Ceremonial, Aboriginal. It drops some Sand Dune, like really good pieces. And whenever people do BFD in the Ludopracer Challenge, they always tend to win because it's actually more common to get 200k plus of market value than it is to get like 70k. It's a really good dungeon right now, which takes me to why it's not going to last, which is obvious. When you're getting way more loot, right? But you still have the same amount of people, like the demand is the same, but the supply is higher. What does it do? Well, it's going to make everyone undercut each other because there's not an increase in people buying mods, so prices are going to go down. Luckily, though, when Shadowlands is out, there's going to be more people willing to buy the transmog and way less people farming the transmog because you're busy doing Shadowlands content. So my advice to you guys is to go ham right now. And if you don't sell your transmog for a decent price right now, like, we're most likely, it's not a guaranteed, but we're most likely seeing like a soft reset whenever Shadowlands hit due to the increase in demand and the decrease in supply. So that was pretty much it for today's video. And as I said, if you guys want to see where you should farm specifically and you want to be told exactly what to go and do and in which order, you can always pick up the 0 to 10 million gold guide, 50% off. Code Shadowlands, link in description. Thanks for watching, and I will see all of you guys back in for tomorrow's video. But until then, bye-bye.